we're good to go now. Welcome in, welcome in. Is it too late for hype? Well, Quartermaster you, I just started. No, it's not too late for hype. I mean, I can think of a few times when it might be too late for hype, but this is not one of them. What's up, Jet? And what's up, Quartermaster you? Hype, hype, hype. Working our way through the wonderful area of Enedwythe. Even though the people here are kinda mean to us, we're doing it. So, you know, they're a bit on the touchy side. I guess they're apprehensive is a good way to put it for those people. I mean, they don't like us. Alright, well, I have a list of quests here that are all under the Enedwythe tag. That's the Mornshaws. So I think what we will do is just start at the top and work our way down, because the ones at the top of the list I have are all level 64 quests. So we will do that. And the epic quest is just telling us to defeat hostile Dunlendings. But it doesn't say how many. Oh, I remember that quest. That's the one where he challenges... Yeah, he challenges you to see how many you can kill. Technically, to complete the quest, you only need to kill one. Whatever, you know, I guess. Hype, hype, hype! Keep getting these little boop boops on my phone, and I keep thinking it's Twitter, but it's not. I get so many stupid emails a day. Alright, what is up in Forderith? Oh, that's... okay, that's to take care of those guys. That's in the Lich Bluffs, that's in the Lich Bluffs. That's in the Lich Bluffs. That's in the Lich Bluffs. So, all of the quests I picked are actually down in the Lich Bluffs. Let me guess, you have a deed to kill nine Dunlendings, right? What's up, Feck? I guessed right, I suppose. So I guess it's steed time, and we're gonna ride down into the Lich Bluffs and kill some stuffs. And if you happen to need to work on your defeat the dead in Enedwythe, I mean, that's what we're gonna be doing as well. We gotta kill some skellies. Oh, that was... Why are you doing this to me? Come on. There we go. Moobot is being stupid. There we go. Yeah, fair enough. Shave the beard? Sure you will. You can come try, Feck. Alright, so we gotta go down here for the Lich Bluffs, which I think is a bunch of quests. We have a bunch of quests for what's-his-name. Good old what's-his-name, right? I will probably... Mincham! That's it. Mincham's right here beside the road. I think these quests are for Mincham. Yeah. Oh. Let's see. My official November 2008 is, I believe, when it says that I created my account. I believe that is when it is. So, November 2008. These guys aren't for a quest. Are they? Well, maybe it is. Oh, find the amulet quest? Yeah. Who do we have to kill for that? Ah, shades, okay. I thought we had to kill skeletons for that. I guess not. Oh, okay. Cool, thanks, Feck. Not necessarily. That's not how we roll here. No-mo, Chris. I mean, if big-time streamers want to stream the game, that's fine. I don't know that, I can't speak for the guys, or the team, but, I mean, I don't know if they've ever considered that. I mean, the game's 10 years old, and there's still a lot of people that play it, so I don't know that they necessarily need some big name to play it so that they get advertisement. And now the music's loud. Hall of Sanctuary. Hey, what's up, Lud? Lud? Find Cairn Stones. There we go.
We have little time to speak, or little to speak of.
Can't wait till I hit my 50s and beard gets like Gandalf. My beard doesn't actually grow that fast, actually, compared to other people's beards. My facial hair actually doesn't grow very fast. The last time I shaved this beard off was April 2016. Actually, tax day. I shaved April 15th, 2016. And I haven't trimmed this, so that's how long it took me to grow this. So, I mean, it's not like it grows at an exceptional rate or anything like that. cairn stone here. Udas Kulch. Urdas. There's an R in there. Found cairn stones. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Alright, now the music's too quiet. You know, YouTube. Alright, we'll toss one dot on him, even though Shorty over there is gonna kill him. Alright. Lud gave us another one to do. Assemble the amulet. Assemble the bring them to rest. Alright, so... Alright, we gotta go find those two shades with the amulet as well before we go back to him. Yeah, let's do the next part, and we'll get back to talk to him. We're there in the along the same lines of paying people to play the game as way of advertisement. Stina Plays is actually she is partnered now, so she is a partnered person on Twitch who is on the team, and she streams more than just LOTRO, but she streams LOTRO. I'd say at least 50%, at least. Probably 75% of her streams are LOTRO involved, or LOTRO based. So it's not like there is a partnered person with Twitch who does stream. So there is that. She streams all kinds of stuff though. Okay, I guess let's go talk to Lude. About to get on my horse. Make it just a little bit faster. And I'm going to sneeze. Whew. Excuse me. Whew. Wow. Don't know where that came from.
What is your purpose here, Boneyard?
Yep.
What have we to say to each other? You are a demoniac.
Talk to Lud.
I'm sure
If it lets us do this as a party, I guess let's do it as a party. Cannot do this while in group. I suppose let's go ahead and do this and get it out of the way then. I will see you on the other side. Alright. Okay, travel now. There we go. Now we can go do this quest. I love the stuff in Enedwythe is is very interesting. I don't know if Corey Olsen has ever been here with Grifflet, but it's a very old part of the world. Very ancient culture for the race of men. You know, Okay, so this dude just... So the shades around this area are their spirits are somehow bound to this area, and apparently this dude may know something about it. What's up, Matt? Okay, so the amulet we found belonged to a person he loved. His father is the reason that the shades are still bound here. Oh, okay. So his dad murdered his future wife's entire family. Okay, so his dad murdered the night before he's supposed to get married. This guy, Cadellin's father, murdered her and her entire family. Whatever reason. So he leaves with a group of men, which are the shades that are bound here. Okay. And eventually his father killed him, and apparently when he killed them and they buried them all here, apparently their spirits decided there was unfinished business and decided to stay. So... Oh, so his father didn't even do... Okay, so his father isn't even coming to attempt to finish this whole process off. He sends shades on his own, on his behalf. I see what we got going on here. It's a pretty... I wonder if you find out why he killed her entire family. It seems a bit much, doesn't it? I mean, if you don't want the dude to get married to the woman, I mean, you could kill her. As as horrible as that is, as horrible as that sounds, I suppose, I mean, you could kill her. You don't have to kill her entire family. That's harsh. Sheesh. Wow, this guy... Oh, this guy only has 576 power. No wonder he burns through his power. Alright. Wait. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, his people suffer because of this curse that apparently his father put on him. So apparently his father kills her entire family, and whenever this guy and his friends leave and get away from him because he's such a horrible person, his father curses them, and then whenever his father eventually kills them all, they're bound here. Okay. Okay, so... I was a very capable hunter and sought out the Rihelvark, a powerful spirit near here to bless my betrothal. Okay, cool. Rihelvark. I think I know who that is. Upon completing an arduous challenge, the Rihelvark blessed the amulet that you recently recovered. Okay. My marriage was not to last, however, for my father murdered my wife and sundered the amulet. My belief is that when my father slew my wife and broke the amulet that I had given to her, the curse unfolded upon us. Such an act of betrayal is what brought this down upon us. So, it's not even his fault that the betrayal curse got placed on him. Yikes. That's pretty heavy. That sucks. Poor guy. And I'm going to assume that Lud here is probably an ancestor. So his father broke the amulet, and that was what did it. But that seems kind of odd. I guess breaking the amulet was seen as the betrayal, and not necessarily the fact of who broke the amulet. Because you would think if his dad did it, then his dad would be the one who was cursed. Interesting. I don't know that I have ever done these quests.
Little to say to it.
Okay, so this guy's at least attempting to release them from their curse. Alright.
You are a Devodian from distant lands. I am not sure what help you can be.
Alright. So we gotta find... So we're basically going and we're mapping the cairns so that we can try to tell this, the ghost that we just talked to, where everybody is, I suppose. Resting place, corruption of cairns. Alright, so let's... how close is it? It's right up here? Must be really close. Oh yeah, it is really close. Okay. Locate the correct inscription. Oh, he's level 81. He's not even pulling any aggro. You have examined. Locate the second inscription. Resting place. Okay. Alright, so we gotta find the second stone marker. I guess we're marking out all these cairns for the guy to, I guess, you know. Oh. Hello, doggy. You know, these... never ceases to amaze me that these animals just think they can take us out. Stupido. Okay, locate the last inscription. So it must be on top of the hill. Or at least close to the top of the hill. Oh, of course, it's up here at the big arrow. It's always on the last one we look at. Well, yeah, because after you locate it, you stop looking. Oh, you must face target. Whoops. You can't read it if you're not looking at it. This appears to be Krug Fernvale. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do those and then talk to that fellow on the way back. Well, skeleton saw me. Well, I guess I'm kind of hard to miss. I mean, I am wearing bright orange. That'll happen. So, it would appear to be Haniad. You have found Le Colvarn. Oh. So you can walk through, you kind of step down into it. That's interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen the entrance to an instance on the ground like that. That's interesting. Certainly 'tis odd. No. I need one more component. Come on. Oh. That was a lag spike and a half. Yeah, that was server lag. Okay, so that's one for Mincham done. Source of the unrest. Oh. Almost walked into it again. My first ever character is actually a champion on Arkenstone server that is level 1 who has never leveled, who hasn't even done the intro stuff, because I downloaded the game, created the character, and then found out that all my friends were actually on, or that the friend I was going to play the game with was actually on Gladden server. So I started a character on Gladden server, and I started a hunter on Gladden server. Found the third skeleton pile. Okay. And I leveled that hunter up to level 75. When level cap was still 75. Well, I leveled him up to 60, and then I started a minstrel and leveled the minstrel up to 60. And from there, every time the level cap increased, I leveled up my hunter, I leveled up my minstrel, kind of at the same time. And eventually at level cap 75, I got to do much more content with a minstrel, because everybody loves a minstrel. So I started playing my minstrel exclusively, and my hunter is still at level 76, I believe. I think he's at level 76. So I stopped playing him when I found out people much more needed minstrels and healers for group content, and I found out that I loved being a healer. Healing as a minstrel is very rewarding. It's very stressful, but in group content, but it is also very rewarding. And the song is loud, so there's that. It's okay, Feck. It happens. The first ever character is an elf champion on Arkenstone. My minstrel is a hobbit on Gladden, and I think my hunter on Gladden is a man. Because I remember I've used man heal on him, the man heal skill. So, yeah. I do Legolas. He is actually in chat at the moment. Brave Saint Saturn. He is the one who told me, hey, download this game. Alright. So I did. Talk to Mincham. Okie dokie. Culling the Darkness. Corruption of Cairns. Okay, so they're both at the same spot. Alright. So the next two are in the same spot. And they are this way. I play a bit of some other stuff. I played World of Warcraft for a while. I don't anymore. And I played that, and I got up to level 85 with one character with a Shadow Priest, and I haven't played since. WoW is just way too cartoonish for me. It's all about the big numbers and the big hitting, and it's not about the story, in my opinion. I much prefer the story in LOTRO. If you play WoW for the story, I know it has a good story. It doesn't compare to LOTRO for me, or Lord of the Rings, you know, Tolkien's universe anyway. Played Star Wars, The Old Republic. I have a couple characters there. I have not kept up with that, and after the recent changes where it is free to play but not free to play, the changes that they made seem to make it more pay to win, in my opinion. I canceled my subscription to that. Play some MechWarrior Online. That is a new game that I have started playing. That is, it's interesting. It's cool. Yeah, you're right, Matt. It did take a couple tries for me to, a couple pokes. Matt saying, hey, download the game, and I did. Floyd or what? I don't know if there... I mean, there might be things that are... See, the problem is the Haradrim... You can't, like, loot the armor off the Haradrim in the game. So I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's any cosmetic stuff that you can get that will make you look like a Haradrim. There is a session play where you get to play as a guy from Umbar, but other than that, I don't know that there is any cosmetics like that. Oh, hey, it's a runestone. I can use that. For the most part, Legolas, a majority of my time gaming is on MMOs, yes, and a majority of my time gaming is actually in LOTRO. Like I said, MechWarrior Online, I've played Darkest Dungeon. Oof. I played RuneScape for a while, back in the day. Dabbled with Civ. There's a stone up here, actually. So, I mean, I've played other stuff, just not to the amount of time played that I have in LOTRO. Yes, I do. I have a lifetime sub. Best gaming investment I ever made. I will say that. I think the last time I paid... I try to remember this every time somebody asks me, but every time... The last time I actually used real money... I needed to kill one more captain. The last time I used real, like I used my credit card to buy something in game, I think was the Riders of Rohan expansion. Everything since then that I have bought in game, like new areas and stuff like that, have all been with my accumulated LOTRO points. Yeah, Legolas, everybody says that, but that's not something they're looking at bringing back, unfortunately, for people. Yeah, it was definitely the best investment I ever made in gaming. Just given the amount of time I've spent on the game versus how much I paid for the lifetime subscription, because I paid for the subscription when it was $300, I believe. Where'd you go? I bought it for $300. Gotta talk to this lewd fella. And it has that was actually probably in 2010. I want to say I bought the lifetime subscription. So it is clearly paid for itself by now.
Leave us alone. We will leave you in peace.
Oh no, we need to talk to the other dude. We need to talk to the ghost guy. My bad, I thought we had to talk to this dude. There's the entrance. Just run inside. Yeah, they do have them. You can win them like that. I think they gave one away last year at the anniversary festival, didn't they? I think they gave a lifetime subscription away last year for the anniversary festival. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong, but I think they did. There might be, Tally. It is the 10-year anniversary after all this year, so yeah, in April.
What is your purpose here, Mort? There are dark things in the night shadows. Have you the courage to face them?
Solo again? Okay. I guess we gotta go confront dear old Dad. So, I will see you on the other side. Yeah, he's just a bubbly guy. Yeah, Legolas, I can't remember. I can't remember when I bought it, but it was fairly soon after I started playing the game. I mean, I'm fairly certain I bought it within probably a year of playing the game. And 2008, maybe 2008 is actually when I bought the lifetime subscription, when I actually started subscribing to the game. I think that might be how it works, I'm not sure. They did, Legolas, they did bring them back every now and then, but after that they stopped doing that. Alright, so we gotta come here. We found where this dude's dad is buried. So now we gotta come confront him and say, yo, what's up, Pops? What gives, dude? Oh, well, I didn't want to get that close right away, but, you know. None of that shifty business. Alright, that I will keep. Weaponsmith, Champions, Loremaster's books, Tailor, Jeweler, hey. Inventory management, ladies and gentlemen. It is near and dear to my heart. No, Legolas, they didn't give up on the game and sell it. The guys, or the developers of the game went together and actually bought the rights and everything to it. The people who were working on it formed their own studio and bought it. Yeah, Tally, the lifetime subscription thing was available right before they started the whole... It was available not for a very long amount of time, actually, in comparison to how long the game has been out. Yeah, it did. It finished up shortly after Moria, because after Moria, and I think right after Lothlorien expansion, or the Lothlorien update and stuff like that, is when that did away. They did away with that, and I think the free-to-play model came out before Mirkwood came out, I think. I'm not really sure the timeline. No, Matt, they haven't had lifetime as an option since the free-to-play has come out. They did. There was a grace period, like you're saying there. There was a amount of time where they're like, "Hey, we're going to the free-to-play model. You know, this is your chance." They released the whole idea for going free-to-play ahead of time, so the people knew what was coming. Obviously, they're not going to just drop it on everybody and go, "Hey, now we're free-to-play. Sorry, no more lifetime subscriptions." You know, that kind of thing. That would have been mean, and not a very good idea. So, yeah. Free-to-play didn't come out with Moria. Free-to-play came out after Moria, because I started playing when Moria came out, and it was not free-to-play. I mean, you could get to a certain point in the game for free, yes. I think you could get... I forget how far you could get. Maybe it was a precursor to the modern free-to-play. Free-to-play started September 2010. Yeah, and see, when I started playing the game in 2007, 8 or something like that, I think it was 2007, very early 2008 is when I started. Moria was already released. Yeah, you could get to like level 20 without a subscription before the free-to-play model came out. Moria started 11/11/2008. Well, that would make sense, because that's when it says that that my account started. It was November 2008, so. Because I remember I was like level 30, and you got to remember the level cap when I started playing was 50, and then I'm at level 30, and then they released Moria, which upped the level cap to 60, and it's got all of this stuff, and it's got, you know, new area in the game, and the kinship I was in, everybody was losing their minds going into Moria for the first time. You know, it was awesome. It was this huge zone, all these instances to do, and the raid at the end, the Vile Mall and stuff like that. And you know, it was good stuff. And I had no idea what they're talking about, because I'm still level 30 in like the Trollshalls or Evendim or wherever I was at the time, and I'm like, I don't know why these guys are flipping out so much. I don't know what. Okay, whatever. Mirkwood released in 2009. Free-to-play started November 2010. Okay. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how close to Mirkwood the free-to-play stuff was, because I was actually in the kinship I was in at the time Mirkwood released, with my hunter. My hunter and my minstrel were both level 60. And whenever Mirkwood released, the level cap was raised to 65. I bought the pre-order of Mirkwood, which is why I actually have the Dusky Nimblefoot goat here. I bought the pre-order of Mirkwood, so I got an account-wide goat for that. but my hunter and my minstrel were both level 60. They were capped out. They had gone through Lothlorien. And the very first day that Mirkwood released, I got my hunter through the instance into Mirkwood, the opening sequence, you know, and all of that. Got him into Mirkwood and actually ran the whole way and looked at Dol Guldur. I was the first one in my kinship to see Dol Guldur. I didn't do any of the quests, you know, to get there. I just ran and I needed to see the fortress. It was awesome. Well, Legolas, I can tell you the easiest way to level up in LOTRO anyway is look at the level on the quests that you are doing. If you go to your quest tracker, it will say, you know, it has this little number here beside the name of the quest. Never do a quest that is lower than your own level unless you're doing the epics. If you're doing the epic books and things like that for story, that's fine. And also the epic books will have some of the best on-level gear for you as you progress through the story. Has really good armor and stuff like that, the epics do. But if you're doing questing in an area, let's say you're in the Lone Lands and you're level 20 and you're doing quests, and you start picking up quests and you keep leveling up, and you pick up a level 21 quest when you're only level 22, and you're level 22 and you pick up a level 21 quest. If it doesn't bother you, just don't do that quest, because you're not getting as much experience out of it. You know, it's going to be less experience for you because you've already surpassed the level of the quest. That is the fastest way to level. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get to see all the story, though, because the story is absolutely fantastic in the game. Yeah, you're right, David. It was. Easy, Feck. Calm it down a little bit, man. Tally's been in the game forever, dude. That's my advice, Legolas. Listen to me giving advice to Legolas. There you are, you jerk. What's up, bro? Okay. So he killed her family because so her family was gonna kill them all. So he with a preemptive strike, he killed her family instead. Oh. Okay. So now we're kind of caught in this he said kind of thing going on. He had information. Oh, sure, I'll face your friends. Have some combustion, fellas. Let me just stack these up. And he went invis. He'll burn down. Oh, you can't stun him, can't interrupt him. That's, it's a bit of a jerk move. Feck, I believe, Tally is in, Tally's from Germany. I believe. If I remember correctly. The Huntsman! Her people were going to betray us. They planned to attack you just before the wedding. Yeah, she had nothing to do with it. Why'd you have to kill her? Okay. Okay, so the Huntsman... Okay. Fernvale's people stay for 10 seasons, and then they will fade, and Catalan's people fade for after the current season. Okay. By the way, it's an interesting story. I don't know that it's a subplot. Whatever. Oh, it didn't show the name. Who followed? I don't know what Potco is, Legolas. The Huntsman is portrayed and is very close to Manwë, I believe, the Valar. Believe, or is it a Rome? Is it Manwë or is it a Rome? I can't remember. I can't remember which one of the Valar was the Huntsman. The Hunter, whatever. Pirates of the Caribbean Online. Ah, okay. No, I have never played that. A Rome? Was it a Rome? Okay. It's interesting because there is a quest line, there is a quest chain. I hope we get to... I'm pretty sure we get to see him in his non-man form, if you want to put it that way. Because the Huntsman portrayed right there was a very... was in his man form, a very small... his lesser form that he shows in the game. You kind of get the idea with the amount of power and everything that the Huntsman actually projects and everything when you see him in game, that he may actually be a Rome, but they don't say that. Alatar. Okay, so Alatar was the wizard that was associated with the Huntsman, but Alatar is in the east with Pella, whatever is the other blue wizard. Ah, that sucks. They shut it down in 2013. Yep. Yeah, they're a little further away, I guess. So let's go talk to Lude and then go talk to Mincham. Palando, that's it. One of the blue. Yep, Palando. The other blue wizard. Okay. Yeah, so they don't say it in game because it would be a bit lore breaking. But I mean, it's not unreasonable that perhaps a Rome is still around, still visits Middle-earth from time to time. I mean, he would certainly have the power to. I mean, there's nothing that would keep him from doing it. Two independent groups remaking it. Interesting. That's weird, Legolas.
say to each other.
Well, thank you. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we've released some shades from their curse. It's awesome. Alright. So now we gotta go back and talk to Mincham. Got all these quests to turn into Mincham. What is up, Bacon? Mr. Donut. Butt Bandit. Yep, we did. Okay. Morty Bunchkins? Really, Bacon? Come on. Morty Bunchkins. I guess we can do this if it'll let us do it as a group. Nope. What is up, Half Pint? Oh, Half Pint and Bacon. Hello. I'm alright, Bacon. Alright, so I suppose I will see you on the other side. I am doing good. I am actually relatively tired right now because I had to get my alarm went off at 3:15 this morning. I left my house at 3:30, drove an hour and a half to just outside of DC for work, did what I needed to do, which involved running or walking around and climbing up and down a ladder inside an elementary school, and then went back to work. Came back to the office anyhow. I was still working. Left work at 1 o'clock. Came home. Took a nap from 2 o'clock to 5:30. Got everything set up for the stream. Watched a little bit of one of the people I subscribed to on his channel a little bit, and then I started streaming. So today has been a bit of a weird day for me. Rifter Doll, I have my stone on. Let me clarify that. Stone of the Tortoise. It is a pocket item that prevents me from gaining experience. The reason I am doing that is because Enedwythe is a level 65 area. It was intended that you would do all of the content here at level 65 or below. Obviously, the level cap is level 105 now. So I put the Stone of the Tortoise on for purposes of doing it while on stream, so that I am forced to actually do it at the level that the content was intended to be done at. It makes it a bit more of a challenge. Not that much of a more of a challenge, but it doesn't make it any easier for me. So I am doing all of Enedwythe and the epics at the level they were intended to be done at anyway. What is this an emote war going on? I am a sprinkler system fire sprinkler system designer, Legolas. I'm a sprinkler ninja man. Nah, not quite. No, there was no ninja about it. I was making lots of noise. carrying around a ladder and banging around and stuff like that. I was no ninja. There's a loud click in the distance as and we got friends. Hey, oh. Well, you certainly are a rambunctious one, aren't you? Epic music is epic. There we go. Okay. I was actually in funny. I was actually in the school long enough this morning that I was told I needed, I needed to be out of the school by 9 o'clock this morning, 9 a.m. because that's when the actual kids start heading to their classes, and I should be out of the school, get what I need to get done and then get out of the school. But they have a daycare in the school that I was working at. They have like early morning daycare for the kids, and I'm a sprinkler guy, so I walk around and I look up at the ceiling a lot. And in this case, I had a ceiling tile removed in a drop ceiling, and I was up a ladder. I'm looking at sprinkler piping, and I come down the ladder, and there's this little boy. I don't know. He might have been in first grade. He's standing there, and I was kind of in the middle of a hallway, and they have their cafeteria and their gymnasium right side by side, and the kids can go into the gymnasium for the for the stuff if in the early morning if they want to, for the daycare and stuff like that. But he's standing at the end of the hallway looking at me. I'm doing my thing, I'm trying to work, and he just looks at me and goes, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm like, I'm Jeremy. He's like, "Hey, how you doing, man? I'm Doug." I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "You have a good day." And he just walks away and goes back into the gymnasium to play basketball with his friends. And I'm like, "Oh, you too?" And he didn't even wait for me to respond. He just walked away. I'm like, huh, that was weird. That was kind of interesting. Well, yeah, Bacon, I'm not going to tell you if I'm a ninja. Kind of defeats the purpose of being a ninja, right? Of course I'm not going to own up to being a ninja. Jeez. Legolas, I am sipping on an adult beverage. We will leave it at that. Well, no, Half Pint, I'm not necessarily a superhero. I suppose he just wanted to tell me to have a good day. I was not quite prepared for that. I assumed that he was going to ask me what I was doing, because that's the typical question you get. Obviously, is, what are you doing? And attempting to explain what I'm actually doing is hard enough to explain to adults, actually. So, not going to be might not be the easiest thing to explain to some kids. Fire sprinkler ninja man. Thanks, Half Pint. Rattled by a first grader. Yeah, I was just not expecting that question or that. I expected him to say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then, I was going to say something like, "Oh, I'm looking above the ceiling for the new addition they're going to put on, because they're putting a new addition on this school, and it's very evident there's, there's construction going on and everything." And I assumed that would be, enough to satisfy him as to what I was actually doing. He's like, "Oh, you're one of the construction workers. Cool, that would have been enough." I was not prepared for him to just say, "You have a good day," and then walk away. He didn't even wait for me to say, "You too," or, you have a good day too, or something like that. He just said it and moved along. It was interesting. So I wasn't prepared for that. Yeah, I was rattled by that kid. He might have been in first grade. He might have been in kindergarten, actually. PG-13, Legolas. That's why we where we try to keep it, yeah. Radar Wave, what's up, man? What's going on? Nice to see you here. I did not come down out of the ceiling. I was not up in the ceiling, Half Pint. I was standing on a ladder with my head through a ceiling. I guess semantics. I guess you could, you know, you could try to look at it that way, I guess. Yes, Legolas, yeah. If you'll notice, I am not in Discord or anything, Legolas, like that. I'm not on another chat, voice chat program, and the reason for that is I can't control what people say, and we prefer to keep it clean and keep it like that. So that is why I'm actually not in one of those third-party programs. Hat of Rallying. Ugh, what color is that? Yikes. What is it? That's orange? That really doesn't look... Man, that hat does not dye well. Ugh, that's not a pleasant color. Helm of Rallying. Oh, check that out. I actually don't know if I have a helm that looks like that. That would actually look really good on a dwarf. Alright, let's see what dyes. Ooh, even the spike gets dyed when you dye that one. Definitely keeping that helm. That would look really good on a dwarf, I think. We will put that right there. I think that might look good on my dwarf champion. With heavy armor and stuff like that, yeah. I did not ooze out of the sprinkler system. Turbine is no longer associated with the game, Legolas. It's Standing Stone now. Standing Stone Games. Yeah, and everybody who streams on the channel is also a moderator, Legolas. And Cordovan is a moderator, obviously. He's the community manager. Quartermaster U is also a moderator here. He has streamed here, which he needs to do some more of. If he is still in chat, Quartermaster U definitely needs to bring back some streaming. I know he's a busy fella, but need to see some more of his streams. I don't know if he's still here or not. And it won't load the list of viewers for me. Come on. And he's not here anymore. He was here at the beginning of the stream. A wild Quartermaster U at the beginning of the stream and hyped it up for me. As I speak about Quartermaster U. Kapow, kapow, kapow. What, people are telling you to stream more, Feck? Hey, you stream as much as you want. I stream because there might be people that want to watch me play the game. That's why I stream. I don't necessarily stream because, I'm trying to get partnered or anything like that. I don't need to be partnered. I have a full-time job. I guess I'm gonna have to get this third lever to open that gate. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna have to happen here. Yep, that's definitely what needs to happen. So, you know, he's my friend, Patrick. Yeah. And then you have Technical 13. I mean, we all have our own reasons for streaming. See, I think one of the things that we can, if you've been in the LOTRO official streams or any of the other people who stream LOTRO, we can probably all agree that at some point we want a half pint stream. Well, Bacon, yep, that was back before the second monitor. Someday I too will stream, but it is not this day. I still say one of the scenes out of the movies that still gives me goosebumps no matter how many times I watch it is at the Battle of the Black Gate. Whenever Aragorn and everybody gets surrounded, the forces of Mordor stream out of the Black Gate and surround everyone. And there's that little cutscene, the clip where it shows Sauron and he's looking at Aragorn and he's speaking to Aragorn, and Aragorn turns around and looks at Gandalf and he goes, "For Frodo," and he just turns and runs at the enemy. That never fails to give me goosebumps, by the way. That's what I thought of right there whenever Half Pint said that. You're gonna break his you're gonna break his perception of you if you do that, Bacon. You know that, right? He is still convinced that you're female. You may break him if you talk on stream and turn out to be, a guy. You will just crush his world. You cry every time? Nah, yeah. Well, see, that's the thing about that scene, Legolas, is they weren't doing it for themselves. They weren't doing it for the glory for them. They knew they knew exactly what they were doing. They were distracting Sauron long enough to attempt to give Frodo a chance to destroy the ring. That's exactly where we are in game right now, by the way. End game content right now in the game is you are camped outside or really close to the Black Gate with Aragorn and his forces getting ready to assault the Black Gate and draw Sauron's gaze. That's where we are in the game right now. And by the way, we're going to be in Mordor by the end of the year. Let that sink in. Yeah, their goal was to save Middle-earth and destroy Sauron. It wasn't to get the glory for themselves. And that is the reason. The other reason is that Aragorn turned down the ring. He's the only one who could sit on the throne. Oh yeah, Half Pint. That's the one that makes me cry too. Yeah, you bow to no one, and he kneels down, and then everybody else, and all four of them are standing there on the prow in Minas Tirith, like, oh no, everybody's looking at us. Oh no, Bacon. Poor dude, you broke him, didn't you? Aw, way to go, Bacon. Yeah, Radar, putting the movie on and playing the game is actually pretty good too. Yeah, that was one of the things he He touched the ring at one point. He held it in his hand and dropped it. In the movies, he does anyway. I don't know what. I can't remember what he does in the book. You know, how much actual contact Gandalf has with the ring. But the argument could be made that the One Ring wouldn't have affected him as bad. Come on. Because he was already in possession of an elven ring of power. So, you know, the hobbits were thinking, where's the pie? Exactly. And when is second breakfast? Bacon breaking people? Yep. I've disrupted the ritual. Good. Good. So who's this? Oh man, you couldn't. Irgandir. Sounds very Scottish. Yeesh, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that one. Yeah, see, I'm not. It's been a while since I've read the books. I don't know how much actual contact Gandalf... I can't remember how much contact Gandalf had with the ring. You would assume, anyway, that... oh. So, that's a bit of a problem. Huh. So we're probably going to have to kill that fella before we kill his summoned wight, or he's just going to keep summoning guys. And we probably can't stun him to interrupt him. You would assume that Gandalf may have not felt the effect of the ring. Not necessarily true. I mean, even... I know in the movie, anyway, the way they portray it is that Galadriel felt the pull of the ring, too. She has a ring. So she felt the pull, but I don't know to what extent, you know? Yeah, Legolas, you're exactly right. That wasn't his purpose as a Maiar or one of the wizards. That wasn't what he was sent to do. He influenced and attempted to push things in the direction that he was supposed to push them, you know? That, yes. Well, see, Half Pint, that's one of the things that is debated about Tom Bombadil is, was Tom Bombadil one of those things, spirits, entities, whatever, that was around, that was created with the creation of Middle-earth, and that he has been around since the beginning, and that he... There's the question, was he a Maiar? Was he a Valar? What was he? I don't know that it ever actually explains. The only line that I can really remember that they talk about Tom Bombadil is Elrond calls him old. And when Elrond calls someone or something old, definitely old. Even though Elrond is not the oldest elf currently in Middle-earth at the time, Galadriel, I believe Galadriel's older than him. Galadriel and Celeborn are older than him, I believe. Círdan is definitely older than him. So it's not necessarily that... I don't know that you're ever told what Tom Bombadil is. But the fact that he puts the ring on, takes the ring off, and then laughs about it, and tosses it back to Frodo or whatever, is like, oh. There's a theory that Tom Bombadil was. So what? Tom Bombadil is actually like the Middle-earth embodiment of Iluvatar. That's he. Interesting. Tom Bombadil is. That's a good way to put it. Half Pint. That's a very good way to put it. Yeah, David. He is one of the biggest puzzles. Yeah, she was definitely tempted. Right, right. Yeah, I remember that he Tolkien worked him into the story, that he was a character that Tolkien had created. Uh yeah, David, he does some interesting stuff with the ring, doesn't he? It is an interesting theory, though, that he is actually a Iluvatar, like the physical embodiment of a Iluvatar in Middle Earth, because Iluvatar is not in Valinor either. Iluvatar is still, like, for lack of a better explanation, you have Middle Earth. Right now, Middle Earth is round. After the Sundering, Iluvatar formed Middle Earth into a sphere. You can now sail the whole way around. It says that there are people that did it. The Undying Lands, the Valinor, is now only accessible by ship by the elves, unless you are a ring bearer or you happen to be Gimli, who had a quote-unquote good friend elf, supposedly, and that you can only get there that way now. That Valinor is actually not physically attached to Middle Earth anymore, and Iluvatar is not even in either of those places. So the idea that Tom Bombadil is perhaps the physical human embodiment of Iluvatar in Middle Earth is actually interesting. Yeah. He has a good debunking of Tom as Iluvatar? Oh, that's kind of... Oh, man. Yeah, Prodigy. You should try it. You should definitely try the game. If nothing else, if you like Lord of the Rings, you need to play the game. Because the story in the game is fantastic. Even if you're not a big MMO person or, anything like that, the story is fantastic in this game. So can I leave instance? That's interesting. They didn't put a door here or anything. I don't see a door. Huh. Alright. Dad of the Fourth Age War. Yeah. Yeah, Legolas. I actually need to get the Hobbit extended versions on DVD or Blu-ray. I have the Lord of the Lord of the Rings trilogy on extended version, the extended version on DVD. Dad of the Fourth Age Ward. Oh yeah, the theatricals are fantastic, but then you get the extended versions. I heard somebody say if you watch all three of Hobbit movies extended version and then all three of the Lord of the Rings movies extended version, it's like 23 hours of movies. If you watch them back to back to back to back to back to back, that would be the ultimate movie marathon. His conclusion is that the only strong evidence that you cannot prove Tom is not Iluvatar is not good evidence. Okay. It's just one of those things you wish Tolkien would have actually gotten to explain before he died, or he would have expounded on before he died. Just like Glorfindel. The seemingly two separate elves that have the same name. He never really got one of them killing a Balrog and one of them saving Arwen and Frodo at the Fords of Bruinen. So, you know, he never got to clarify whether it's the same elf or not. Is it that long? You're actually gonna do it? Nice, Legolas. That's awesome. Well, that sucks. Sorry. Obviously the Hobbit movies are a much vaster departure from the actual book than the Lord of the Rings movies are away from their books. So there is that. Ooh. What are we doing? Oh. Silence the sentinels. Silence the sentries. Darkness revealed. Okay. Oh, she's getting away from me. Is it just Frodo? Okay. You're gonna tell me how it goes after the marathon? Yeah. I'm sorry, Feck. Are you raiding, man? that can be a stressful time. If you're still raiding, dude. Ah, collected the item. I'm sorry, Feck. That sucks, dude. Say no to Pug. Oh, it's tier 1 Pug. Oh, you poor man. You poor man. Say no to Pug. For those of you who don't know what Pug stands for Pick Up Group. Which is random peeps and not your kinship, you know, not your typical people that you play with, not your typical people that you're used to playing the game with and have some sort of previous communication bond with. Yeah, say no to Pug. I am no man. Unless the Pug is woman. Legolas, yes. I don't think my friends list in-game is full. I don't think it is. Anyway. Wow. Easy, Feck. PG-13, dude. PG-13, man. You're not wrong with what you said there, but still. No, I'm not talking about Pugs the dog. Pug the dogs, Matt. You know that pugs are cute. In the UK, Feck, it was. So now we have 2 quests to go to the Mornshalls.
For how long? We walk into danger, and we must.
Legolas, I actually don't play the game through Steam. I've been around long enough that I actually have the launcher. If you want one of my, if you tell me if you want to just, oh great, I got dehorsed. If you want to send me a private message in chat here and tell me your in-game name, I will add you to my friends list. Or if you want to type it in chat, that's up to you. I'll add you to my in-game friends list. I'm on Gladden server though, so... Oh gee, what the... We gotta find these ritualists somewhere. Yeah, as long as you're on Gladden server, that's where a majority of my characters are. I guess we're gonna have... He's probably clear up at the top of the hill, right? Yeah. They're probably the guys that were performing the rituals on the stones, weren't they? Yep, there we go. There's just so much fire. You just felt like bringing the zoo, didn't you? Oh, well, there we go. Guess let's go talk Dimension. Well, Legolas, I do stream under this name right here. I do stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes Fridays under my own name. You can follow that channel to know when I go live on that, or, like I said, you can, I can add you. I do have a Discord channel as well that you can get a hold of me in Discord when I'm on my own channel. Or I can add you to the friends list. But on Gladden server and Brandywine server, but I only have one character on Brandywine, and that's my burglar in the 40 Thieves kinship. Represent. Work for the Shirefather. Yeah, Moobot is a fickle beast.
I hope it comes up in saving time.
That was not what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, we need what? We need one Dunlending, and then we have these other two quests that are a little ways away. I have friends following me, I believe. Oh, it's a little doggy. He bit off more than he could chew. Pun intended. Alright, let me check the tracker for where these other two quests are. Well, they're actually not that far away. You should have... Oh, you have those two quests done. Scout Gwaldrag and Silence the Sentries. You have those done. I do not. You Yeah, you probably finished them when you were grinding the rep. I guarantee you, because you had to go to the man locate the villages and stuff like that, didn't you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, Legolas. Yeah, you'll see me. If you follow my channel, you'll know whenever I go online. There you go. Yeah, Gladden server, best server. You got people talking about Tom Bombadil on your stream now, Feck? There you go. That's what we do over here at the official stream. We start lore debates, and then we just let it run rampant because it's much more fun that way. I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't like talking about the lore? I mean, if you play the game at all, you're a little bit of a Lord of the Rings nerd. I mean, let's be honest. You're at least a little bit of a nerd for Lord of the Rings. No. They're asking who it is? Oh my goodness. You need to enlighten them, Feck. They don't know who Tom Bombadil is. Oh my gosh. Please tell me you know who it is, Feck. You might want to... well, you can't hit him while you're on a horse, idiot. Yes, Legolas. I am on this channel on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I am on my own channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday and Thursday, and sometimes Friday. Discovered Sarf Kadlus. And okay, we need to kill 6 sentries in this area. Yep, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time is my time slot here on the official channel. And done. Ba-bum-ba-dum. Silence the sentries. I want to look at the map. Gosh. Alright, we need to go south for Proof Cadlas. Same thing, I gotta find the place and kill 6 sentries here. Yeah, Grizzly's taking a break, or he has he has internet issues right now, right? I think that's what's going on with Grizzly. Another man with a fantastic beard, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Grizzly Wookie. Alright. Done. Oh. Completed Dunlending Slayer. Boom. And Dunlending Slayer, Tier 1 done, apparently. Alright, where's the next area? Directly north of us, right along the camp that's right along the river. Up there, clear up against the river. Might be picking up crafting mats, don't judge me. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum. Southern entrance of Gualdrag. Alright, I need to find the entrances. I already got the southern entrance. Alright. I love that skill. I love combustion. Combustion is a fantastic one. Such a cool animation. Calling down fire from the heavens. Oh, man, Smoldering Wrath just chews through targets. Done. Yep. Scouted the last entrance. Alright, yep. Back to Granu? Where's Granu? Yeah, back to Granu and then back to what's-his-face outside Lanark. Rifter Doll, no, it doesn't distract me. Specifically for the reason that inventory management is kind of an OCD thing that I typically pay attention to anyway. Because I am constantly looking at the things I am looting for their cosmetic value, for one. And B, I keep it open because if I happen to loot a quest start item, I don't necessarily. I'm not one of the people who. I remember the old way it was when you had to actually recognize in your inventory that there was a item that needed to be used to start a quest. So I am not used to the fact. I'm probably never going to be used to the fact that it pops up on screen and says, "Hey, you've got something that you can use to start a quest." That's not me. I don't remember that. If you'll notice, this is all the stuff that I'm gonna sell once I get back to town. This is all the stuff that's in my inventory that I am keeping down here. So that's why I do it.
What is your purpose here, Devodia?
What is your purpose here?
Say to each other,
We're helping you. Oh, jeez.
we have
Brennan.
no time to speak, or little to speak of.
And
You
much
are a
needed
Devodia from distant
supplies.
lands. I am not sure
Okay.
what help you can be.
Much needed supplies. Brennan. Alright. Yeah, let's go do these two quests. Turn them in. Then go back to Lennox, turn that in, and then I think that's where we'll stop. I did get a... It wasn't a full 3.5 hour nap. It was a bit unrestful, but I did get a nap today, so, you know, I can go a little longer. Rifter Doll, no, that is, that's a repeatable that we just did. We just completed, Silence the Sentries. We just did that quest. I have no desire to do repeatables. The only restriction that I've put on myself, for purposes of the stream and for the entertainment on the stream is that I am doing everything at 65 or below, and I am doing all of the content. Repeatables, I'm not doing them again. If I've already done the quest, I'm not going to do it again. And we actually just completed that quest. And I think that's going to be one of the quests that you can do like 3 times, or something like that. So that's why I skipped it, if you were wondering. I did it once, and that's all I really need to do. It counts as completing the quest, which is what I'm going for purposes of the stream. Now, if I was grinding rep and things like that in this area, yeah, I would do it again. Lag spike. Big spike. Dots, 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 and he died. Oh, hey, green garnet. Oh, nice. That's for me. Just to let you know, I have 8 items for you whenever we get to the end of the stream, so there you go. Well, that happens, Feck. That certainly does happen. I myself, back in the day before the level cap was raised to 65, spent 4 hours in Dark Delving in Moria attempting to beat the final boss, or beat Dark Delving on level hard mode. 3.5 of those hours were spent on the final boss himself. So, I feel you, dude. I feel you. He's right here. Is the zoo ready? There we go. Alright, now we gotta find this, the venison? Where's the venison? Down towards the lake. You're just beating yourself up, man. At some point, you just gotta cut and run, dude. Ooh, a rich one. Nice. That's what we like to see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, feck, maybe join a raiding kin or something, dude. Unless you're already in one and you're picking up people to fill it out. I agree people need to learn somehow, but at some point you just need to call it, and enough is enough sometimes. Alright, this needs to turn up a bit. There we go. We need some music. As soon as I turn it up, the music gets loud. Thank you. Five of 5. Trying to pass knowledge on. Okay. Gotta remember, dude, at some point you gotta keep your sanity. You gotta get out while you can sometimes. I have only like specifically rage quit, or not really rage quit, but dropped a group in LOTRO only a couple times because people were just not getting it. I've done it a very limited number of times in LOTRO, to be honest. I've typically stuck it out to at least attempt the instance for a decent number of times. If we couldn't get the fight, or we couldn't kill the boss, or whatever it was that we were attempting to do. You know, I've done it. I've done instances a decent number of times doing that, but there have been a few times where I just left because people weren't getting it. It depends who your LM is. If you have Andrew All-Stars on your as an LM in your group, that's a high quality LM actually. Yeah, there's always that too, Feck. Is he? Andrew, all Barbie girl. Nice, Feck. Sounds like fun.
What is your purpose here, Devotard? What have we to say to each other, Devotard? We have little time to speak, or little to speak of.
Okay, and he is out of quests as well. Nice. The cave quest? No. Okay. The only one I have right now are, well, the two, I have three, actually. The two to go to the Mornshaws, and the one to talk to the dude about Wadu. Young Hype, this is not my channel. I am part of this channel. This is the official channel for the actual game. The people who run the game are the ones who give us access to stream on this channel. That's why there's so many followers. It's the official channel. It is not my channel. It's not my personal channel. We have people who stream the game on this channel 7 days a week. Getting close to 24 hours a day on some days. Gotta go talk to this guy and say, hey, we killed a whole bunch of peeps.
How many hostile Dunlendings have you slain?
Yeah, yours is higher, I'm sure. Alright, let's go talk to Radnir. Might as well. He be close. Yes, Rifter Doll. Maiden of Rohan will be on in roughly 50 minutes. She will be doing her stream I typically don't watch her stream because it's getting close to when I wind down and when I try to start falling asleep at night. Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern Time is Maiden of Rohan. See, David, I know a lot of people as well who play the game and watch people stream the game at the same time. So, you know, you do both at the same time as well. Read the letter on the crate. There's a letter on the crate. There we go. Zudrugund. Yes, this is a good spot to stop. I think we will pick up with this next week then. Yep, I think this will be a good spot for us. We should be able to do this as a fellowship, or you know, as a group. We should get an Inspire buff and stuff like that. Yep. No, Kryles, it's not that I don't like to watch her stream, it's typically that I don't watch her stream because when she comes on is typically when I start winding down my evening and attempting to eventually fall asleep. What's up, Evil? What's going on, man? Yeah, deeds are rough, Tech. Yeah, and I have a bunch of stuff to give you and stuff like that. So, hang on 1 second, and I will go shut down the stream, and then we can go do our crafting and all that jazz. Alright guys, well I am done for the evening. Like I have been saying, Maiden of Rohan will be here in roughly 50 minutes. 10 p.m. Eastern Time is when Maiden of Rohan kicks off her stream, right here on the official channel. This is me, this is my name. That is, you can do a search in Twitch, that is also the name of my personal channel. I will be on there tomorrow night and Thursday night, possibly Friday night, don't know. But Tuesday nights I am here at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, working on the Runekeeper. We are currently doing all of Enedwythe, all of the content in Enedwythe. That includes all the epics, all the area quests in Enedwythe at level 65 or below. I have my Stone of the Tortoise on, which prevents me from gaining experience past level 65, so that I am forced to do all of this content at that level. I will be on my own channel tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Probably back on the Burglar in Moria, doing work for the Shire Father in the 40 Thieves kinship. Alapena, I might be doing a dual stream kind of thing with Alapena. We've done that the past couple weeks. He may be, as long as he is around and available, we may be doing that tomorrow night as well. Because we have two burglars at the same level and we are going through Moria. He is on the official channel at that time, I am on my channel at that time, so we run around together. It's always more fun when you have somebody else to kill mobs with and do questing with, stuff like that. So, yep, that is, there's the shout out. That is my channel. That is me. I am doing a 12-hour stream on my personal channel on March 4th. I will not just be playing LOTRO the entire 12 hours, though. I will be playing other games. However, I plan on playing LOTRO for 5 hours out of that stream. I believe is how I have it broken down right now, that I've kind of divvied it up. So, look forward to that. Yes, Evil Twin Feckless is a bit salty. He might be raiding with a pug right now. No problem, David. You know, I'm always here. Yes, Maiden of Rohan stream is really cheesy. If you follow Maiden of Rohan and all of her streaming stuff and her channel and everything, you get the joke. Yeah. Anyway, I will be back next week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be picking up right here. Radnir has a quest for us to go to Zudragund. Attack on Zudragund. And it is part of the Epic quest line. So we will be doing that. That's where we will be picking up. Because we have everything else done. Yeah, we have everything. That other quest is a repeatable that I just need to get rid of. We've done all of the area quests, like here in the Lich Bluffs, in Thror's Combe, Windfells, Fordorith, Gloomglens. We've done everything except the Mornshawls. We have 2 quests to go to the Mornshawls, but we're working on the epics right now. We will eventually get to the Mornshawls and complete the Mornshawls, and then we will have completed all of Enedwythe. But we're getting closer, So, I will see you all next week. Make sure that you stick around. 45 minutes, Maiden of Rohan will be firing up the stream, starting her thing. So I will see you all next week. Good night, and may the mobs die quickly for you. Whatever game you're playing, may you get some good experience. Good night.